Hey guys, this is Mr. H again. Hey, I already did this video just a few minutes ago using the InSolve feature, but now I'm going to do this question kind of the quote unquote right way by showing you how to complete the square. And for those of you who don't know how to complete the square or who may have forgotten how to complete the square, I'm going to link another video that shows you how you complete the square. And so you can go and watch that video. And hopefully, if this doesn't make sense, those videos or that video will help explain what we're doing. All right. So the first thing you see here is you see that we have a quadratic. So we have this quadratic. I'm going to write it x squared minus 10x minus 13 equals 0. Now, we want to complete the square. So the very first thing we want to do is we want to get this minus 13 to the other side of the equation. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to add 13 to both sides. So over here, these are going to cancel. So we're going to have x squared minus 10x equals 13. Now, in order to complete the square, we need a number that goes in here that will make this a perfect square. And the way that you do that, find that number, is you take the middle term, negative 10, and you divide it by 2. And then we're going to square this. So you're going to take this and you're going to square it and you're going to get 25. So what we need to do in order to complete the square is we're going to have to add 25. And if I add 25 to the left-hand side of the equation, I also have to add 25 to this side. So here's what we're going to have. On this side, we're going to have x squared minus 10x plus 25. And over here, 13 plus 25 is going to be 38. Now, the one thing and the reason that we wanted to complete the square is we're going to factor this, and we're going to factor it so that we have a perfect square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and it's just going to be x minus 5 squared equals 38. Now, that's all we need to do for this question. And you can see that means choice 1 is the choice that we need. Now, in order to complete the complete the square, what we would do from here is we would take the square root of both sides, and what we would have is x minus 5 equals plus or minus the square root of 38. Now, we already know, because we did this in the last question, that this is going to be irrational because this is not a perfect square. But in order to solve it, we're going to add 5 to both sides. And then this is going to be x equals 5 plus or minus the square root of 38. Now, this would be the solution, but they didn't care about the solution. They just said, what's one of the steps that you need to do in order to get to the solution? And this was the step right here. And so the answer for this one is number 1. I did a little bit more than you needed to do, but I just wanted to show you what completing the square is. Again, if this doesn't make sense, and I'm sure if you've never seen completing the square, this is not going to be enough for you, please go watch the video that I have. I'm going to attach the video at the end, and you can go watch that. All right, so I'm going to stop this, and I am going to post it.